And Ryan, can you give us, can you explain in simple terms what mining pools are?
Yeah, I mean, essentially they're buying hash rate. So there's on the control side, the misconception is that the miners have control. A lot of the miners sell off their hash rate to mining pools, and the mining pools technically are the ones that will do the voting on the protocol, the choosing of the transactions, the creation of the blocks. So simply put, a mining pool simply purchases hash rate from miners at a profitability calc, and then uses that hash rate to mine blocks. Typically, the way the pool makes money is it'll bank on the luck versus the mining fee. So it's just yeah, that's as simple as I could put it.
Russell, do you have another take on that?
So no, I mean, he's absolutely right, Ryan. I think the misconception is that miners control any of the protocols and that kind of stuff. The pools really do. But I will say, interesting, since you're asking about Bitcoin mining operations, I see a lot of Bitcoin miners currently getting into the space as hodlers. And I think if I look back, and again, I've only been in this space as a miner since 17, there were people mining Bitcoin for income and revenue streams. I think now people are choosing to mine as holders and and using mining as a way to acquire Bitcoin at less than spot. And I think that's very important for Bitcoin in general, because if the miners are selling their Bitcoin, that's one thing. But if I'm telling you right now, and I'm seeing it big time, most miners are now getting into this game to acquire Bitcoin, not buy it and sell it. So I think that's one of the things that new Bitcoin mining operations are seeing a lot more of, and I think that's kind of important. But Ryan made a good point, and Dave did, that the miner guys don't really control protocols and everything. We provide the processing power to support the network, but the pools are really the ones that handle the protocols and any of those kind of changes.
I'm going to open this up to the floor. This will be our, oh, sorry, go ahead. Ryan, were you about to say something?
I was going to say, simply put, kind of back to hash power, simply we're translating electricity into hash power as a subsidiary commodity. And then miners sell that commodity to pools to actually do something with it. Some larger scale miners will run their own pools, but majority of them will back one of the top pools.
Which, by the way, super interesting is the number of North American pools that are really getting off the ground. Titan, Foundry, Luxor. And I think that's great for the overall industry to have geographical diversification of pools. I think that's almost as important as the geographical diversification as the miners themselves.